A shocking discovery at our southern border, an improvised explosive device seized by border agents. And as NewsNation has exclusively reported, this is not the first time such a discovery has been made. Correspondent Allie Bradley is live in Arizona. Allie, what more do we know?
Yeah, hi, Nicole. So the Republican lawmakers are saying that Customs and Border Protection encountered migrants that were carrying IEDs the size of cannonballs just days before their visit. And Customs and Border Protection confirming that over on the Mexico side, this also did happen, where migrants were found with IEDs. That is coming from Customs and Border Protection saying that happened on the Mexico side. Now, Mexican officials, again, encountering that, but that is something that's been happening over here as well. And in September, agents actually recovered a backpack that was apparently abandoned by somebody coming over the southern border on Fronton Island. And inside of that backpack, what you can see there are what looked to be like cannonball-sized IEDs. Now, you can also see ammunition in that backpack there. No migrants were on scene, according to Texas DPS, at the time of that discovery. And back in May, I was exclusively reporting that explosive devices were found, carried in by people trying to cross the southern border. So as tensions were running high back in May with the end of Title 42 approaching, and NewsNation exclusively confirming that this improvised explosive device was intercepted by CBP officials at an Arizona port of entry. This IED was made up using an M&M's container that was wrapped with electrical tape there. Now, during testimony yesterday, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas was being grilled over the number of people who have been seen on camera or in a bailout and never caught. Those are the so-called gotaways. He called the record numbers a phenomenon, and then when he was tried to ask about plans to fix the issues, NewsNation caught up with Secretary Mayorkas, and here's what happened.
I believe, Senator, that number is over 600,000. As I'm sure you are well aware, the phenomenon of gotaways is something that has been a challenge for the Department of Homeland Security for decades. In fact, it is a powerful example of a broken immigration system.
Senators Romney and others have asked if you were going to propose any legislative solutions to the border. Do you have any plans to do that or heed their requests?
Now, this, of course, comes at a time when FBI Director Christopher Wray said this is not a time to panic, Nicole, but it is a time to be vigilant. If you see something, say something.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.